All right. So I'm going to jump on Facebook quick and see how live we are. Let's see. See what it looks like. What you got? Yeah, it's look how gray that is. Man. Yeah, that's like really gray.
Hello, Miss Allie.
Have you guys saw how much light we have? Holy crap, it looks so gray.
And it's one of those too. We can't practice with a fake live to see what it looks like without going live.
It's terrible. That's terrible.
Sounds good, Suze. We can't practice with a...
Man. Well, oh well. So what we're going to do is we're going to the old claim method. So if there is something that you like and that you see, just say claim. And then all you have to do is just message us your email address and we will send an invoice out to you. Pretty simple. We have a lot of stuff, a lot of bracelets, a lot of tumbles. We just have a lot of stuff that we kind of need to get rid of. So it's so funny. Eric is so pissed because he just bought this camera and it's like, meow, it's so gray. So, and we have 3 lights on it, like legit 3 lights. So funny. So funny. Isn't that fun, babe?
No, it's not.
So fun. So fun. All right. So we are going to get started. Again, if this is something that you guys like, something that you're interested in, say claim. And then we are going to move on to the next one. So we're going to do this kind of fairly hot and heavy here. So, but again, the first person to claim gets it. A lot of these are one-off items. And I don't have, and you will get cards with these. I just don't have them right now. So I've got this one right here. It's Stitch-A-Tight. It's a Stitch-A-Tight bracelet, Stitch-A-Tight Atlanticite. So you can take a peek at it right there. So that is the first one. It was $29. We're going to let it go for $14.44. So again, that is an Atlanticite or Stitch-A-Tight bracelet. This is one that you're going to have on the left side when you meditate with. It's a beautiful purple color. So that way when you meditate, it's going to help you to be able to kind of, you're supposed to be able to download ancient Atlantean information. So, but it's a really pretty crystal. It's purple and green, but this one's really great for the crown chakra and be able to help you out with that one. So this one is $14.44. It was $29.99.
And a lot of these, everybody, are such amazing deals where we only have one to possibly just a few left. So we're trying to clear out room for things that we're going to be ordering in mass bulk when we go out to the Tucson show next month.
Yep. So this is that Stitch-A-Tight bracelet. Like I said, I'm going to put that one over here. The next one I'm going to show you is only $4.44. That is going to be a green lepidolite. So lepidolite is my #1 crystal to help with mental stuff, fortitude, actually. So people that, because of the lithium that is inside of this. So it's a beautiful emerald green color. I only have one. It's $4.44. If you like it, say claim. And then we'll move on to the next one. So we're recording this one. So, and I'll let you know when your name comes up, I'll say claim, and then we'll be able to kind of go from there. But again, this is green lepidolite. So lepidolite is the #1 crystal for anxiety and depression and bipolarity and mental health issues. So that is that one there. I'm going to slide on to the next one. This one is also $4.44. This is ruby jade. So this was $9.99. I'm going to let it go today for $4.44. This is ruby jade. Any jade helps to manifest money. Any jade does. It's just a really pretty purple lavender color. So again, this is ruby jade, $4.44. First one to claim it gets it. All right. And if you get over $75, we will ship it to you for free. So the next one I want to show you is $9.99, and that is watermelon tourmaline. This one was $29. I only have one left. It is faceted watermelon tourmaline. So that's pink and green. Beautiful watermelon tourmaline.
Okay, somebody got it.
For which claim? Let me know which one you're claiming, the color. That's going to help me out a lot.
And Heather, claiming the green one, the green
Heather
mica.
got this one.
Okay.
All right. Heather got that one.
Okay.
So let me know which claim, ladies and gents. I'm going to put a little where's my marker? I got an idea. Why don't you? Here we go. We have to put the. This is going to help. A, B, C. That's going to help.
Yep. Randy's got the ruby.
The ruby jade.
Yep. I'll take that.
Right.
I'll just put her name on it.
Yeah, that'd be great. So oops, as I mess things up already.
Sue's got the watermelon tourmaline.
All right. So I got that one. And then the last one is the Atlantean Stitch-A-Tite one. So next up is going to be, I'm going to say it's E. And this one is, I got 3 of these available. They are 10 millimeter. They are Sujolite Bustalite. These are my rare birds right here. So they were $39. I'm going to let them go for $19.99. You could say claim E or $19.99, but this is the Bustamite and Sujolite. This is a really good crystal to help the body heal. So if you have body ailments, this is a great one. Suge is my #1 to help with body issues. So these are beautiful blues and greens and kind of grays. It's just a beautiful mix. These are rare birds, like I said. Usually these aren't in combination, and I only got 3 left. And like I said, that's going to be $19.99 for E. I'm going to call those E's. Next up is going to be for $7.77. This one is going to be, basically it's mica. So, and mica helps you to self-reflect. So I'm going to say this one is G. So you can leave them up there a little bit. So that's fine. That way they can still see them if they want to. But this one is mica, $7.77. These are for my people who have a hard time self-reflecting or can't see what other people are necessarily seeing. So again, these are really kind of a gray, brown, beige with a really kind of a nice reflection to them. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. So it's really nice reflection. But that is G, $7.77. Those are the green or the mica. So that is the mica there. That's going to be G. This one is going to be E. The next one I want to show you is green amethyst. I'll call this H. Green amethyst, also known as praesiolite. So praesiolite is awesome for opening and stabilizing the root chakra, the heart chakra. And so it holds the same properties as amethyst does, our regular amethyst, which amethyst everybody should have in their arsenal. This just happens to be green. I've never seen green praesiolite so clear. These were $29. I'm going to let them go for $19.99. I only have 2 available. So this is a green praesiolite 8 millimeter bracelet. And like I said, it's a really light, it's not a lime green. It's kind of like a sage green, but it's real light, real pretty. Is it praesiolite that you can put in sunlight and it darkens up a little?
So most 99% of all praesiolite out there is heat treated amethyst, very similar to citrine.
Sometimes, but this, I don't know about these.
No, those are heat treated.
Are they?
Yeah.
Next up is I only have 1 of this one, and I'm going to call this one J, and that is orange calcite. So this is a great one. This is my happy crystal. This is just going to help with happiness, especially those that might have depression. This was $29. I'm going to let it go for $14.44. That is J. That is orange calcite bracelet. Calcite does help bones and anything within bones or ailments with the bones. But this helps with your solar plexus and your sacral chakra as well. And this is an excellent one for those that might have depression. So this helps to bring out the happiness or the joy.
And what's the size on that? Is that 10 or 12?
It's 10. It's 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the same as these. These are 10.
Gotcha.
So the Suge and Bustamites. So I've got that one there. Like I said, J for $14.44 for the orange calcite. G, I've got the mica, the golden mica. And then I also have H for $19.99. I've got the green amethyst if you're interested. So I'm going to keep trucking along with these. Next up is a group of 3 and I only have left. These were $29. I'm going to let them go for $14.44 as well. These are kind of a mix of chrysocolla, yellow opal, and phosphiterite. So you have 3 different crystals in one bracelet. This one is going to help protect your empathy for my high empaths out there. I really like these for nurses or teachers. So this would make an excellent nurse or a teacher gift. You will get all 3 cards that go with that. That is going to be $14.44. We're going to call this one K. So if you're interested, just say claim and then just message me your email address and then I will go ahead and send you an invoice. So we will do that one. But that is, again, $14.44. Great for high empaths out there. Good for my high empaths. That's K. So again, 3 different crystals in one.
Give me one.
So I got one claimed. So, all right, next up is going to be Eudolite. So these are Eudolite nuggets. Now, Eudolite, I believe, is from Russia. Is that right, babe? Eudolite?
Yes.
Yay, I got it right. So these are Eudolite nugget bracelets. They're stretchy. And the Eudolite is that pink part in there. Eudolite's really good for ground. It does help you to ground when you still need to be spiritual, but you want to ground. So these were $39. I'm going to let them go for $17.77. That is L. So those are, it's called Eudolite. It's EUD. So Eudolite bracelets, I only have 4 of those available. And when these are gone because again, we're going to go to the Tucson show and Eric and I decided we better clearance some of the stuff out so we can get some new stuff. So again, these are $17.77. They were $39.99. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep those right there. I'm gonna keep trucking. Next one, I only have 1 of these. It was $48.88. I'm gonna let this go for $33. This is a Quantum Quattro. It has 4 different crystals in one. So it has azurite, malachite, chrysocolla, and oh, what am I missing?
Shattuckite?
Shattuckite, that's it. So there's 4 different crystals basically in one, but it is gorgeous. This is a 12 millimeter. So it's a little bit bigger beaded bracelet. Again, $33.33 for the Quantum Quattro. So we'll just say this one just is Q because it's just lots of keys, right? So that is Quantum Quattro, $33.33 if you're interested in that one. All right. So the next up one I want to show you like L's. Next one I want to show is the Danburite. Danburite's a pretty high fiber. Danburite is really good for my ladies that have uterine issues, especially endometriosis. Danburite is probably my #1 crystal for endometriosis. I'm gonna let these go for $19.99. These do also help with depression. That's a really good one also for depression. I'm going to call those M. If you can't remember what they're called, I'll just call them M. But they are Danburite. So again, this is my #1 crystal for endometriosis for those ladies out there. This is also a really high vibe crystal. Also, it's really, really good for the solar plexus. So solar plexus is digestion. That's where your depression lives. It also helps with your happiness. It'll bring out the happiness here. So again, that is going to be $19.99, and that is for M. I'm trying to get that a little closer light. So, alrighty, there's that. And I think that's it for those for now. Let me get another, get another tray. Hang on. Grab me another tray. Hang on, I'm trying to move this light in. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay. I got more bracelets. Let's switch gears a little bit and do some of these flats here. So I'm going to switch the gear just a smidge. I got lots more bracelets. I have a lot of jewelry too. So again, that's the Danburite, which is M. And then I got a Quantum Quattro. Next up, these are going to be $14.44. These are going to be dinosaur bones. They're tumbled. They were $39. I'm going to let them go for $14.44. Check them out. They are actual dinosaur bones that have been tumbled. So this is my #1 crystal that's going to really help you to figure out your past lives. So if you struggle with past life stuff or you're trying to figure out past life stuff, this one is it right here. So let me see if I can get some better lighting. So these are all dinosaur bone tumbles. $14.44. They were $39. So I have all different kinds here. So they're really good, like I said, for past life retrieval, personal growth. It helps with your vitality. This one really helps to soothe emotions that go up and down, up and down. It's also said that it's supposed to help with telepathic communication. So again, these are dinosaur bones and they've just been tumbled.
And if you think how old these are,
old.
We got this from the same archaeologist and excavator at the Tucson Gem Show. So they said it's practically a variety of dinosaur bones that are practically just all thrown into a tumbler. So
yep.
Yeah.
So they're $14.44 for the dinosaur bones. Next up, these are going to be $13.33. These are rhodochrosite slabs. I only have 3 of these left available. These were $33. All right, so these are rhodochrosite slab. I love rhodochrosite for those that need grief relief. That's my #1 crystal for grief relief. They almost look like slabs of bacon, but they're glitter bacon. But this is great for healing relationships, especially, like I said, after you got a broken heart. This is my broken heart repair crystal. It does help with emotional stress, and this one does help with asthma as well, but great for grief. And I only have 3 of these pieces available, and when they're gone, they're gone. Again, that's nice rhodochrosite. So rhodochrosite, and rhodochrosite is fairly expensive. These were $33.33. So I only have 3 left. We're going to let them go for $13.33 for the rhodochrosite. These are the 3 that I have. That's it. When they're gone, they're gone. All right, rhodochrose. Okay, next up for $7.77. I've got white aragonite. Now, this is white aragonite helps with the focus and the concentration. I have a lot of people that have the brain fog. Here is your crystal for brain fog. $7.77. These were $24.44. So these were $24. We're going to let them go for $7.77. These are big chunks too. But this one is the #1 crystal to help with the brain fog. And also remembering things, concentration, focus, stuff like that. Again, these are $7.77. It is the white aragonite. It helps with if you're cutting cords or releasing from the past, which now is the perfect time to do that now that the full moon is gone and we're just about done with this year. So it does help with discipline and self-control if you lack that. And it's really good with muscle spasms and when you're really stressed out with those muscle spasms. So again, that is white aragonite, $7.77. They were $24. This is part of Eric's exotic stuff. So some of his exotic stuff I snitched into. I only have 1 of these available. And when this one's gone, it's gone. This happens to be an Australian fairy opal bracelet, 10 millimeter. So it's really pretty. It's kind of a gray, but it's got some glitter to it. And I wish the camera would pick that up, but it's kind of hard to see. But it's fairy opal. This one was $69.99. I'm going to let it go for $24. So again, that's a fairy opal. You can see that nice flash in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's a really pretty flash. So again, $24.44 for the fairy opal bracelet. And that is opal, opal, opal. Everybody wants opal. So, all right. Next up, and I only have 1 of these. So when it's gone, it's gone. This is sapphire, $11.11. This is a big piece of sapphire. It's a flat. So $11.11 for that flat piece of sapphire. This was $29. I'm going to let it go for $11.11. And sapphire is a really good one to strengthen up relationships or to be able to speak your truth within relationships. So that's an excellent one to be able to speak your truth in relationships. And again, that's going to be $11.11 for the sapphire flat. So I like sapphire within relationships.
So this is our last one. We sell a lot of these on our other online platforms. Yeah. My vendor out in the UK, same vendor that I get all of my Stonehenge Priscilla Bluestone, he can't get in any more of these.
Yeah,
so
this is the last one that I don't know if we'll be able to find these in Tucson. It's kind of a tough find. Yep. So kind of the same way as this one here. So this is at that Atlanta site. So these are Atlantasite flats. These were $9. Now I'm going to let them go for $5. I have just 2 of those. So I was showing you earlier the Stitch-A-Tite. So basically, the Stitch-A-Tite and this is like they're siblings. So, like I said, I have this one that's C for $14.44, and I've got these for $5.55.
The purple is Stitch-Tite, and then the green that you see, that's serpentine.
Right, and then you can see the Stitch-A-Tite inside there, the little purple. So you get basically two crystals. So you get serpentine within that Stitch-A-Tite, and then this one for $14.44, which is C, is that purple Stitch-A-Tite. So that's what that is. And again, this one is going to help you to go back and see if you can connect with Atlantis, ancient Atlantean stuff. It's good for compassion and unblocking all your chakra systems too. So, alrighty. Next up is going to be, I think I only have two. I do. I only have two watermelon tourmaline tumbles. Only two. $7.77. These were $29. So right here. And I only have two available, the watermelon tourmaline. They're just two tumbles.
These are big pieces for being tumbled.
They're big, yeah. You don't understand that watermelon tourmaline doesn't come in big chunks like this. They usually come in like pea-sized gravel. So these are $29. We're going to let them go for $7.77. Watermelon tourmaline is really good for relationships and being able to feel comfortable in relationships. It does also help with anger and resentment. Great for reducing insecurity, low self-esteem, especially within relationships. And then it does heal the heart and the lungs. So again, $7.77 for the watermelon tourmaline tumbles. And like I said, I just have these two, and when they're gone, they're gone. So $7.77 for those. Okay, next up, I only have 3 pieces of these, and this is purple rose quartz. So rose quartz comes blue and purple, and I don't think very many people know that. These were $24. I'm going to let them go for $8.88. But you can see normally rose quartz is pink. Well, this is purple. So this is great. It still holds the same properties as rose quartz, which, like I said, everybody should have rose quartz. It helps with the loving yourself, helps with your heart chakra, helps to clear anger, jealousy, resentment. It does help with people or kids especially that are scared of the dark. It helps to kind of tone down nightmares as well. And it's really good if you're trying to manifest your love life. You want a piece of rose quartz or even purple rose quartz because it goes more to the crown when you want to manifest helping with your love life. So again, those are $8.88 for the purple rose quartz here. And like I said, I only have 3. Only got 3. Next, I only have one of these, and it's $5.55. And this is Sedona sandstone. Yes, it comes from Sedona. So I only have one. It was $19.99. We're going to let it go for $5.55. This one helps with dream recall, helps you to remember your dreams. Really good with circulatory issues, great for exercise or when you need a boost of exercise. This is an upper crystal. This will get you going. And it does help with strength and vitality. So again, this is Sedona sandstone. I only have one available. $5.55. It was $19. La la la. Next up is gonna be pedalite. So pedalite, isn't that pedalite one of the Synergy 12s, babe?
Yes.
Okay, so pedalite is a high viber. When I say Synergy 12, those are the top 12 crystals that vibe the highest. This is one of them. $4.44 for pedalite. Now these were, I don't know how much were these. $19.99.
And the reason why is because pedalite is so difficult to tumble. Nobody wants to tumble these things.
Yeah, and these are tumbled because they shatter a lot of times when they're tumbled. This one's going to help you talk to angels and spirit guides and get a connection. It's also going to help you to clear the mind. This is the one that you want to manifest with. Again, it's a high viber. So you don't probably want this one throughout the day, but if you're wanting to talk to your spirit guides or really expand your spiritual development, this is one of the top 12. So it's called pedalite. It looks like pedalite, but it's pedalite. And it's $4.44. And I only have these pieces available. And when they are gone, they are gone. Again, those are $4.44. All right. Next up is going to be, I have 2 of these left. And I believe this is the Synergy 12s as well. And this is, they were $39.99. I'm letting it go for $7.77. I only got 2 left. This is a zestulite. in the rough form. I like a Zestulite rough. I don't like it tumbled. It just doesn't have the same feel. I know that sounds strange, but to me, it's true. So I only have 2 of these. It's a Zestulite. This is a high fiber as well. You want to talk to your spirit guides, again, all that good stuff. This one helps more with personal willpower or helping you to really kind of get your head straight to push through and get things done. Very strong with the crown chakra. It really stabilizes the crown. Sometimes it makes your crown a little itchy. And then lastly, this one helps to open and align your entire chakra system. And this one's good for the body as well, for repairs. This one happens to be a twin. You can kind of see that. So this one is a twin. So again, $7.77. They were almost $40. So I'm letting these go. I only got 2. All right. And then last, I want to show you here, I got some more. But this one was $149.99. Now this is a rare bird. Maybe I'll let Eric talk about it, but this is, it was originally $149.99. So this is originally $149.99. You can see the little tiny piece. This is a rare bird. I'm going to let it go for $77.
This is one of the top 10 rarest gemstones in the world, and this is only found in Madagascar.
So again, it's called pezitoit. It's a really pretty crystal. It's a kind of almost a dark fuchsia pink. But this one helps with negative emotions and giving you solutions to those negative emotions and being able to look at it from a different way. Really good for active people. This is an upper type of crystal, but again, this is a very rare bird. They usually don't come this big. Usually they're smaller than this. So again, that is a pendant. And it does help to speed up metabolism for weight loss. That's kind of what it's known for, along with the blue apatite there. So again, it's called pezitoit. So I only have this one available. It was $129. He's $77.77. It's a pretty crystal, and it's rough, in a rough form. So, all righty. Next up, Waha. Let's see what else I got. We got. Oh, let's do these real quick. Here, babe, you do these.
All right.
You do those.
So
those are fun.
So if you guys have heard me talk, well, let me grab my used one that I have.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so if you guys have heard me talk about my Shakti mats, everybody remembers their first Shakti experience. And if you've ever heard of the old Indian tradition regarding laying on a bed of nails, that is called acupressure, not acupuncture. We do have acupuncturists all around the world, including here in the US, where they actually puncture your skin with tiny needles. This is considered to be acupressure for your fingers. So if you are somebody that is constantly on your computer typing or on your phone, what you're supposed to do with these things, and they almost look like they're made out of really strong paper clips, but this is acupressure. So you're supposed to rub your finger up and down 20 times, but it kind of works as almost a fidget spinner. So you can kind of see the rivets going into my finger. I mean, it does feel amazing.
It does.
So these guys used to be $7, right? That's what they retail for, but we're going to be letting the rest of the box go. And it looks like we have about, I would say, a little less than a dozen for only $3.33. So yeah,
they're weirdly comfortable. They're a great, especially at work, if you get angry, I really like those. They're great. All right, next up. Okay, I have this one here. This is an oyster shell. So it was $33. I'm gonna call this A. So this was $33 and we're gonna let it go for $14.44. This is actually a shell. So this is, believe it or not, that is an oyster shell, and they just were able to tumble it and make it into a bracelet. This is really good for my empaths out there. This is a very calming, soothing crystal. This does help you when you have your period. I can vouch for that. It doesn't hurt as bad. I don't know why, but it's weird. But the sacral is also known as the water chakra. This is oyster. Think about it. So it really helps ladies with uterine issues. But this is kind of an upper. So it does kind of get you going a little bit too. And again, this is $14.44 for the oyster bracelet. Oh, it's sold. Next up is going to be this one. And I only have 3 of these available. They're so pretty. So I'm going to call this B. These are $9.99. This is good. There's 2 crystals in one. So the first one is the Australian prehnite, and then it has natural light in it. So natural light is a high fiber. So, but this is like a green, white spotted type of bracelet. It's really pretty, awesome for the heart chakra. It connects your heart and your crown together. I really like these. They're a very pretty crystal too. But again, it's a pre-night with natural light inside. These came on the scene, was it 2 years ago in Tucson?
Last year
in Tucson. We'd never seen it out. That was the kind of the new kid on the block.
we found the Tumbles that were really expensive
they were
in
very
our eyes, and that was in Denver last September, and
Yeah.
then they started coming out on the market in Tucson for much cheaper prices. And then obviously we found bracelets, and we didn't find bracelets the previous year.
Nope. So we only have 3 left. They were $19. We're gonna let them go for $9.99. So that is B for the natural light and the pre-night. I only have one of these available. It's barite. This was $45. Now barite is not easy to tumble. I'm gonna let this go for $34.44. Barite is my #1 crystal for those that may have PTSD, a special deep trauma. So this is my trauma bracelet right here. Great for Reiki masters, good for memory retention. And this is so I like barite for those that might be trying to recover from the effects of chemotherapy and radiation. So this is, again, white barite, $34.44 for the white barite. This is the only one I have. And again, this is my one for trauma, deep trauma, PTSD, and it helps to emotionally stabilize that.
Addiction purposes too.
Addiction, yeah.
Especially alcohol.
Yep. So that's the white barite bracelet. And again, that thing was $45. I'm gonna let it go for $34. Can't really go lower on that one. Next up is the gobies. So gobi. So these are gobies. These were $39. I'm gonna let them go for $24.44. These were new. Was it new last year or the year before, Ben?
It was last Tucson.
Yeah. So these are the new kids on the block too. These are gobies. They've found some beautiful agates in the desert. Some of them and we do have them at the store. Some of them actually, they're anhydrous, meaning that they have water inside.
Sand inclusions.
Inside. Yep. But these are Gobi Desert agates. Again, $24.44 for those. This is very, very grounding, very, very earthy. Great to boost the creativity. Good for students if you need to study and retain things. Also really good for those that might procrastinate. So, and then lastly, really good for digestive issues. So again, $24.44. These were $39. They are Gobi, G-O-B-I, gobies. All right, I only have one of these and it's gonna go fast. And he's $5.55. He's the chakra one. He was $9. He's my last one. So I'm gonna let him go for $5.55. He has all the colors of the rainbow here. So it's a chakra bracelet. So he's got all different colors of the rainbow. You can see that. So $5.55, just say claim. And then all you have to do is message me your email address and then I'll send you an invoice. Simple, simple, simple. All right, next up. These were $44. I'm gonna let them go for $29. They are Heliodor. So Heliodor is part of the aquamarine family. So aquamarine and Heliodor are like siblings. So it's also known as yellow beryl or emerald. Emerald is also part of that family.
Part of the beryl family.
Beryl family. So these are $29.99. These were $44. This is my happy crystal. Really good for self-worth, self-confidence. Great for leadership skills. And this one helps with chronic worriers. So I really like this one for my chronic worriers because it helps to kind of tone it down a little bit. Again, I only have 2 of these left. $29.99 for the Heliodor. Hold the door. Heliodors. So it's kind of a yellow, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of a pretty yellow it's got some green flecks to it too.
It's not necessarily green. It's actually aquamarine, so it's blue beryl and yellow beryl, but they can grow together so it can resemble green like emerald. Emerald is also a type of beryl, but it's not emerald.
Right. So that was Heliodor. All right, next up, I'm going to show this one. This is my black opal. So this was $39. We're going to let it go for $27.77. I'll call this one D so we don't get all confused. But $27.77 for the black opal. Again, I was showing the Australian fairy opal earlier. This is the black opal. Is black opal on the ridge? Is it an Australian ridge or
Black
no?
opals in a variety of
Yeah.
places.
So
Australia.
this is $27.77. This one is one that helps with the will to live. This one pushes you forward, helps shift your emotions into more self-awareness. Great to release inhibitions within love and partnerships. All opals do that. And it gives protection when astral traveling. So again, I only have one of those available. It's $27.77. That is D for the black opal bracelet. Like I said, it was $39. All right, next up. These are going to be $14.44. These are two of the same, but they're howlite. Let's see here, howlite, jasper, and amazonite. I think it's amazonite. Labradite. The other's labradite. Picture jasper, amazonite. Holy moly, all kinds of different ones. But $14.44 for these two. We'll call this one E. So that is $14.44, but you can see that pretty amazonite color with the labradite and the gold there. So again, $14.44 for E. I only have two available of these. When they are gone, they are gone. They're really pretty. So kind of turquoise. Pretty. So again, $14.44, just say claim. They will come with the appropriate cards as well. Next up, I'm going to let these azurites go for $9.99. These were $19.99. Azurite's kind of a rare bird. Usually doesn't come this nice blue. Great for opening up the throat chakra so you can speak your truth and tell people no. So this one is good for my empaths to establish boundaries. I'm going to call that F because azurite's a hard word to spell. Beneficial to those that are concerned about the opinions of other people. Again, I love this one for my empaths that have throat issues, especially thyroid stuff. It's also really good for you to be able to speak your truth instead of repressing them. Again, I only have two of these, $9.99 for the azurite, bracelets. There, I'm trying to see if I need a little bit more light. Maybe. All right. Azurite. I only have one of these available, and I think when it's gone, it's gone. It's the amethyst. So it's just a faceted amethyst bracelet, $18.88. I'm going to let it go for $8.88 for the amethyst faceted bracelet. So it's a faceted one. You can see that right there. That's an amethyst faceted bracelet. I only have one, and when it's gone, it's gone. That's $8.88 for the amethyst. Everybody should have amethyst. Everybody. So next one I want to show you is emerald. This is an actual beautiful emerald. This one was $39. This is AAA grade. Emerald is awesome for partnerships and relationships. So again, this is $24.44 for the emerald. I'm going to call it G. So great for vitality of the spirit, good stuff like that. Mental memory clarity. I like emerald. Emerald's really good for partners or partnerships. So coworkers, friendships, partnerships, all of that. It helps to balance the emotions within it. So you're not so emotional. And again, that's a really beautiful, nice green color. So it's hard to see. Man, I have so much light and it's like dull. So dull. That's crazy. I need a spotlight. Yes. All right. So there's that one. That's an emerald. Let's see. I think that's it for this tray. Yes. All right. Let me grab another tray. Yes. Do these. I'll do these. All right. Next up is going to be, and I have to write on these because you guys aren't going to remember what they are. So we'll call this one Q. So this one is going to be, I was talking about this one earlier, is the Danburite. So again, Danburite is my #1 crystal when it comes to endometriosis, infertility, anything uterine. This happens to be yellow. Usually Danburite is not this big. These were $79. So these were 79 bucks. I'm letting them go for $29.99. I only have 2 available. They usually don't come in this gemmy, juicy color like this.
And I can tell you the reason why. So Danburite is found in a variety of different places in the world, but one of the best prized Danburite specimen pieces is this color, and it comes from Tanzania, the same country where Tanzanite is found.
Mm-hmm. So again, this one is going to be your happy crystal. It really helps the solar plexus. But again, I only have 2 of these available, $29.99. You could say claim Q or Danburite. So those are big gold Danburite pieces. And then I do have some mini pieces too. So I have some a little bit smaller ones. I'm gonna let these go for $3.33. But you can tell they're a lot smaller. That's right there. So I got these right here as well. These are the only ones I have. These are $3.33. So $3.33 for these gold Danburites. Again, really good for the solar plexus, increases self-confidence, self-worth, really good for, again, endometriosis, anything intrauterine like that. This is a good depression one too. So that's this one here, $3.33 for those. Danburite. Next up, I only have 1 left. This is going to be $4.44 for peridot. Peridot is usually really, really, really small. So this is the only piece I have left. It is tumbled, $4.44 for the peridot. $4.44 for that nice, cute peridot right there. All righty. Next up is another bracelet, $17.77. These happen to be green opals. So these are the green opal faceted bracelets. These were $33. I'm going to let them go for $17. And green opal is great, again, opening up the heart chakra in order for you to connect with friendships, coworkers, things like that. But it protects your heart chakra too. So again, these are green opal bracelets, $17.77 for the green opals. They're faceted. They're pretty. So again, helps with the heart chakra and relationships and all that good stuff. So $17.77 for those. Next up, I've got a pair of earrings. This is Mystic Topaz. Now, Mystic Topaz is man-made, but it does help to open and align the chakra system along with helping to kind of cleanse and stabilize that auric field of yours. So these are a teardrop or pear-shaped. You can see they are very, very glittery. These were $88.88. I'm letting them go for $39 for those earrings. So again, $39.99 for the Mystic Topaz. The Mystic Topaz earrings. They are sterling silver, and you can see the backs right there. So they are sterling silver. And we'll shine them up too before you get them. So again, $39.99. These were $88. So next up is gonna be green pre-night hearts. So I only have 3 of these cute little things left. These are $3.33 for the hearts. So I only have 3 of these left right here. Green pre-night hearts. And pre-night, you can see the little flash, the little pieces in there. That's epidote. So it's pre-night and epidote. This is the good one for precognition. So again, these were $3.33 for the hearts. Great for precognition, good for the empath to balance out their stuff, lucid dreaming, dream recall. Meditation's starting to help calm the mind when you're learning how to meditate. So, but again, this is my precognition one. All right. Next up is I only have 1 of these, and I giggle every time I say it. So I only have 1. This was $39.99. This is my last one I have. It's $11.11. It's called Dickite. You can tell a dude named it. It's literally spelled Dickite. Dickite. So I only have 1 left.
It was the guy's last name.
That's really his last name. Oh my God, I feel sorry for him. I really feel sorry for the man who named that. So, but anyway, I only have 1 of these left. And this is really good for stabilizing your heart chakra, your auric field. Really good for it kind of protects your heart instead of connecting to somebody. It kind of keeps it safe. But this is fairly grounding as well. But again, $11.11 for the Dickite. I have a rock. It's a dick. All right, next up is golden scapolite. I got these little pieces. Now these pieces of golden scapolite were $9.99. So there, you can see those. So scapolite is a good one when you're changing. If you need to change, but you're scared to change, scapolite really, really helps with that. Again, these are $3.33 for the scapolite. Great for problem solving, especially past and present issues. Good for motivation, great for those with depression. This is an upper crystal to really get you moving. It's another good one when you're feeling overworked or overburdened. So again, that is scapolite, golden scapolite. And I like these because it does help with eye stuff. All right, eye stuff. So I was showing you the Heliodor earlier. I have more Heliodor here, but these just happen to be in bags, so they're chips. These are going to be $2.22. So $2.22 for the Heliodor chips. So again, great for depression. This is kind of an upper crystal as well. Balances logic and intuition at the same time. Really good for gaining self-worth and confidence. Really good for leadership skills. And again, the reason why I like Heliodor is because it helps people with the chronic warrior stone. That's what Heliodor is. So again, that's the one that is Aquamarine's cousin or brother. So again, that's Heliodor chips in a bag, $22.22. These are good ones to put in like a locket or something along those lines. All right. I do also have 2 of these left. And when these are gone, these are gone. These are only $13.33. So I was showing you earlier. So these are called Naturalite wands right here. And I was showing you earlier right here, these. So the white in this is what this is. So I was showing you these earlier. The white in this is the Naturalite here. So these are 2 Naturalite wands. They were $39. I'm going to let them go for $13.33. This is really good for spiritual development. This is great to have in a meditation room or holding on to it in your left hand when you meditate. Great to protect you from evil, ill intent, negative, or dark forces. So if you're scared a little bit about meditation and kind of worried about stuff like that, Naturalite is a great crystal to have next to you because it's not going to ground you. It's going to keep you open and stabilized, but yet protect you. So I only have 2 of those for $13.33. Again, it's called Naturalite. Naturalite. I only got 2. Next one is a rare bird right here. I'm gonna let this go for $19.99. It's a slab. You can see the back side. This side is polished. This is gonna be $19.99. So this is dioptase. And dioptase, isn't it usually more green? So this is it's a beautiful blue. It's like a teal, bright blue color for the slab. This one is my empath's best friend. So this protects your empathy with your heart not bleeding, but yet it helps you to speak your truth. So we'll call this one X. So, but this one helps you to speak your truth. Again, it's called dioptase. So I like this for my empaths especially. It really, really helps my empaths to be able to speak their truth, even if they're shaking in their boots. It's just a beautiful piece. You can see that. So again, that's going to be $19.99 for X. Dioptase. Next up, I only have 3 of these left for $4.44. These are going to be aquamarines. My aquamarine bracelets, they are 6 millimeters. That's what these are here. And I only have 4. They're going to be $4.44 for the aquamarine. Aquamarine's great for the throat chakra, speaking your truth, thyroid stuff. It's a gentle, it eases the worry gently. This is a very gentle crystal to help with stress and anxiety. Again, I only got 3 of these, $4.44 for the aquamarine bracelets. They were $14. I'm going to let them go for $4.44. All right.
And Kel, if we could time out for a second.
Yeah.
Can people see when other people are claiming as well?
It depends on the platform.
Okay.
So, because I'm live on 4 platforms. So if you see people, I'm going live on 4. So somebody on on YouTube might claim it before you claim it.
So we are recording this as
Yes.
well, everybody. So just as an FYI, I'm starting to already categorize everybody's names and
Yep.
putting products in the corresponding buckets here.
Yep.
However, I'm going in the order. So for instance, Christy, it looks like you got the dioptase, and Cheryl, you missed it by like literally 12 seconds.
Yeah,
so
that's fine. Like if you guys see it, just claim it. I will
Yep.
put some letters here. That's going to help you guys with the claim, so that way you don't feel like you have to remember what the hell it's called. And now I'm gonna do numbers. I think that's just might be easier. So no, I'll do letters. So we'll do this one as G. We did a G before. But this one's going to be $11.11. I only have one of these. It is mango quartz. So to me, it's got a little bit more oomph than just tangerine quartz. So that's what this one is here. It's mango quartz. You can see that nice, beautiful kind of orangey color. Really good for creativity. This is my big creative push right here. Very grounding with the emotions. Great for emotional trauma. And it helps you to understand life events in a different perspective. And again, that's G, tangerine quartz, $11.11. It was $29. So tangerine quartz, it's a mango quartz. Mangoes. All right, so this one is going to be H. I don't know much about this one. Maybe you can help me out. But this is called ambiguionite. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's a word I can't pronounce. So that word right there, ambiguionite. I'm going to call it H. Screw that. It's a lot easier. So this one is really good for those that struggle with mental health. This one is a great one for releasing emotional blockages, great for self-confidence, and it helps with tummy stuff. So here's that right there. Ambiguionite, like I said, it's a higher vibe type of crystal. This does help to open and stabilize the crown chakra. So again, that is H for $1.99. These were $5. I'm gonna let them go for $1.99 each. This is a high vibe, helps to open and stabilize the crown chakra so you can connect when you meditate. So this would be a good one to have in your pocket or your left side, or the bra, or even sitting on it would be fine. So again, that is H for the ambiguionite. Can't pronounce it. Next up is gonna be a Tiffany stone. And this Tiffany stone is going to be, we're going to call it J.
Where was H?
Right here.
Somebody got that.
That's these.
Okay.
So this is going to be Tiffany stone flats. I only have 2 of these flats. These were $29. I'm going to let them go for $9.99 for the Tiffany flats. Now, Tiffany stone is opalized fluorite. So it's old school fluorite, if you want to think about that way. And fluorite is the #1 crystal to be able to help you with brains, like anything, remembering things. And it stabilizes both sides of the brain. It does help with expression and communication. Really good for receiving info from the higher realms here. But it's opalized fluorite, found in Utah. Great for developing psychic abilities too. And if you need a little boost in the bedroom, this one isn't too shabby, believe it or not. So again, that is J. That is going to be Tiffany stone, which is, like I said, opalized fluorite. I only got 2 of those. Only got 2. This one is going to be K. I only have 1, and when it's gone, it's gone. And that is going to be charoite. So charoite is my #1 crystal for those with ADD, ADHD, especially my ladies that have that issue. So that is going to be K, that charoite. $4.44 for this piece right here. So $4.44 for the K. That is, like I said, #1 for ADD and ADHD, autism as well, or autistic. So I'm a big fan of charoite. I have ADHD, and it does help to calm the brains on my hyper days, believe it or not. So that is K for the charoite. Next up, these are going to be $3.33. I only have these 2. So that is these are, I showed you the rough scapolite earlier. These are the tumbled scapolite, $3.33. So golden scapolite, $3.33. Oh yeah, as I drop it. Ooh, I don't know where it went. I can't see the golden scapolite on my golden floor. Kidding. Alrighty. So got these right there. That is the golden scapolite right there. Pretty. So great for self-confidence. Present helps to solve present and past problems. Gives relief when you're feeling burdened. So again, I only got 3 of those. That is $3.33. I will call that I. I only have 2. I. Keep forgetting numbers, don't I? I. Golden scapolite. All right. So golden scapolites go there. Next up, I only have 2 of these. These are going to be $3.33. Now, these are called black mambas, kind of like the snake, but they are a type of smoky quartz. Maybe you can explain those better, babe. I only have these 2, but explain black mamba because I know it has something to do with smoky quartz, and it's a different kind of smoky quartz.
Yeah,
so
it's a combo. It's not only
it's a combo. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not only smoky quartz, but hang on a second.
Yeah.
What was that?
Black mamba.
Yeah, because it shows me only got 2 open. Okay, so it's smoky quartz and hematite.
Oh,
and they typically do not grow together.
Yeah.
That is why.
So smoky quartz, so very, very grounding, very, very protective with negative energy then. Great for moving on from painful experiences. It helps you to move on. Great for quitting smoking. Smoky quartz helps with smoking stuff. And then lastly, it helps to transmute and dissolve negative energy into positive. Again, only got 2 of those black mambas. They're M, so $3.33 for those. For my mambas. I only have 1 left of these. It was $29. I'm letting it go for $7.77. This is the Stonehenge bracelet. Yes, it is from Stonehenge in England, near that area. So it's also known as Stonehenge Bluestone Priscilla. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yay! Gold star for Kelly. So this one is great for heart chakra, but it helps you because I don't think people realize that you can be intuitive through your heart chakra too. So it helps to stabilize people that are naturally clairsentient, which is the ability to feel. So I only have 1 left. This is going to be $17.77, and I'm going to say that one is N for the Stonehenge Priscilla. So you can say claim N or claim Stonehenge. Again, $17.77 for that. Okay, next I only have this one available. What makes this guy a little unique? Yes, he's amethyst, but he's from the Amazon rainforest, which is kind of a new find. Now, what's really cool is look at that pattern. The pattern on the Amazon rainforest stuff is really unique. I'm gonna let it go for $29 for the Amazon one. And so I'm gonna go, we're gonna call it O. So for $29.99, he was $49. So I'm gonna let this go for $29, but the pattern on this is just different. It's really different. It's not even a chevron pattern. It's just a different type of pattern. So again, $29.99 for the O shaped. You could see that pattern. It's like a dog tooth, but it's cut and I don't know if that's, I don't think that's natural. It's just polished. So, but beautiful piece, beautiful specimen piece for the Amazon rainforest. This one is an I can't pronounce it.
Azurine.
Thank you. Azurine. Like, do you see it? Look at how it's spelled. The hell if I can say that. But I'm just going to say it's P. So $14.44 for the Azurine pyramid. And he's about an inch by an inch. You can see that nice, pretty color. What is Azurine? Was that kind of same as Udilite or what?
Azurine is the black that you see in Udilite. So the pink is the Udilite. All the black is going to be the Azurine. Oh, wow. The Azurine is actually a lot more higher value than the Udilite. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it helps one find, like the main point for Azurine helps you find what your life purpose is.
Ah, I didn't know that. So there you go. Is your purpose pyramid? It's under the P, purpose pyramid. Look at that. Aha, that's funny. Okay. Next up is $7.77 for these bracelets. Yay. we're gonna call it D. So this is blue. What is it called? Hang on.
It's blue pyrite and dolomite.
Yeah. Blue pyrite and dolomite. So you got basically, again, 2 crystals in one. Pyrite is the number 2 crystal to manifest money with. And again, this is $7.77 for the blue dolomite and pyrite. it doesn't, you don't really see the pyrite in it, but you do see the kind of sky blue to the dark blue to the cream colored. It's a really pretty bracelet. This one's going to, again, help to stabilize the throat chakra and the third eye chakra as well. But this is a good one to help manifest money. So again, $7.77. I only have 4 of these available. These were $15. I'm going to let them go for $7.77. So these are, if you like them, just say claim D. Claim D, if that's the case, $7.77. All right, next up is, I'm gonna call this one R. These are a little bit bigger bracelets for the ladies that have bigger wrists. This is sky blue topaz. So these topaz bracelets were $39. I'm gonna let them go for $14.44. These are a little bit bigger, you can tell. A little bit bigger here. So, but this is sky blue topaz. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, $14.44 for the R, for the sky blue topaz. Again, great for the throat and the third eye chakra. This is a very calming, soothing crystal. It's also very spiritually protective. I don't think people realize how protective those type of crystals are. So, but this is a great one to have when you're wanting to kind of you need an easy day. It's a great one to have on the left side of your hand, again, just to kind of ease the possible anxiety stuff that you might be having. But again, those are going to be R for the topaz is R. All right, next up, I only have 2 of these available. This is going to be S at $14.44. I have just 2 of these. This is impactite. I don't know much about impactite other than it's grounding as hell. Because I like impactite to ground and ground fast.
Impactite is meteorite into a metamorphic rock, crashed into a mountain.
So it is a high vibrator.
So it's infused with it's meteorite infused with metamorphic rock.
Okay, so that's why it hits my toes. Oh, interesting. So it does hit my crown. That's making me dizzy. Okay, we're gonna touch them here. So so basically it's a meteorite, but it's got metamorphic rock in it. I could feel the rock right away because it hit my toes. And then once it got to my crown, I'm a little dizzy. So I'm not touching these anymore. Impactite is what it's called. They were $39. I'm gonna let them go for $14.44. So they're kind of a nugget bracelet. They're black, kind of a rich black color. I'm not touching those anymore. That zonged me pretty good actually. Ooh, kind of a got a weird headache from that one. Yuck. Okay. Ooh, these. Check these out. I got 3 of these left. When these are gone, these are gone. These are selenite. So I'm gonna call these T's. So this is selenite. They were, I don't know, $14. Now I'm gonna let them go for $7.77. So these are it's colored selenite. Now selenite is unique because it does charge all other crystals you put next to it. So this is going to be T, $7.77 for the colored selenite bracelets. These are 6 millimeters, so they're a little bit smaller beaded. But these will charge any other crystals that you put next to it. You do not need to cleanse and charge these. So these don't have to go out in the full moon. You don't have to worry about that. I have a big selenite lamp that I put all of my bracelets on. But these are bracelets. So any bracelets to put next to it will keep them charged. So again, that's $7.77 for T. Those are going to be the colored selenite. Colored selenite. All right. Next up, I got some beautiful rainbow moonstone slabs. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for these. I'm going to call these V. So these are beautiful, beautiful rainbow moonstone slabs. Look at these. Let's see if I can get the flash. Oh, look at that. So these are all beautifully polished. They're all got a huge flash. I mean, they're AAA grade. I mean, look at the flash on these. So this is rainbow moonstone at its finest. So these are all beautiful pieces that have been cut and polished. So I'm letting these go for $29. These were originally $49.99. That's how high grade they are. So rainbow moonstone is really good for my ladies out there. This is a very feminine crystal. So, but high flash, super high blue flash. They're all those pieces are like that. But rainbow moonstone is good for increasing your intuition, Really good for compassion, confidence, creativity. You can see how flashy they are. Aren't they pretty? Oh my gosh. Stay. So I got a whole jar. So great for new beginnings. That's what Rainbow Moonstone is known for, is new beginnings. It does align all the chakras, does help increase your psychic stuff or intuition. Great for compassion, confidence, and this is a very calming crystal as well. So again, $29.99 for the Rainbow Moonstone slabs or slices. And then lastly, if you people that struggle with infertility, Moonstone's great. It doesn't increase it if you don't want babies, it's fine. But this is a very feminine crystal, but great for new beginnings and new chances, fresh new starts type of stuff. So again, $29.99 for the V, for the Rainbow Moonstone. And I got quite a few slabs. They were normally $49. So I'm giving them almost half off over that. Okay. And then I also had, I got more. Oh, good Lord. This thing's heavy. Oh, hold up. Oh, hey. When I say heavy, I mean heavy. Okay, hang on. He is an Indian headed, like, oh, look at that. That is labradorite. That is a big piece of labradorite. He was $11.11. I'm gonna let him go for $77. So look at that. That labradorite skull with the feathers. Oh, gorgeous. So he goes all the way around. He's got flash. So again, $77. He was normally $11.11. So I'm gonna let him go for $7.77 for the Indian head skull feather dude. Pretty, pretty. So pretty. Like I said, he's huge. He's heavy. Okay. Yeah. There you go. You stay there, dude. This one I'm going to. Hang on. Let me see. Where'd this one go? No. No. Hang on. This one, where is it? Dang it, I lost it. That's funny. So I was gonna let this go for one. I think it's supposed to be this one. No, I'm missing him. Hang on. I'll do half off on him. So here's what's cool about this guy. So you can see the sunstone, right? See the flash of the sunstone? So he's half sunstone. He's half moonstone. Look at that. So I'm going to do half off. So he'd be I'll do $129.99. I'll do $129.99 on him. I don't have a little thing. Here's the $129. See, that's a good guess. So, but yeah, like I said, he's got the blue flash of the moonstone. You can see that nice moonstone flash. And then on the other side, he's got sunstone. So that is a rare bird. Look at that. There's some sunstone there. More on the other side. There's a big moonstone flash on this side. Another moonstone flash on this side. So, but again, we'll let that go for $129.99. So it's sunstone and moonstone. So and he gets a little stand. He's proper. See that he's proper. So $129 for the sphere. All right, next is going to be Super 7. Now these Super 7 towers, I have more at the store. I just brought 2. These are originally $99.99. I'm going to let these go for $49.49. Jeez Louise. He's going to be S for Super 7. So $49.99 for the humongous towers. Super 7 has 7 different minerals in it. So basically 7 crystals in one. These all have really nice flash. You can kind of see that rainbow flash in them. Really beautiful. I mean, purple, and you got the smoky quartz in there too. So there is, let's see, it's also known as a melody stone, but it has clear quartz, lepidolite, concoxanite, smoky quartz, amethyst, rutile, and whatever that word is.
Gothite.
Yeah, gothite. Yeah, like I can remember. But this is a high viber. These are high vibe crystals. Again, really good for those that can't make decisions. Great to have in a house. It's a very calming type of crystal, and it really helps to move energy in a home. So it makes it move. Great for raising your vibration and help for spiritual development as well. Again, I got more of these at the store. They're all about this size. They're $49.99. Normally they're $99. So if you're interested, just say claim S. I do have these. I'm going to let go at $19.99 because I've had them for a while. They are normally $49, $49. I'm going to let these go for $19.99. So these happen to be pink cobalt calcite. And so pink cobalt calcite it's kind of hard to find. So there's a bigger piece right there. It's kind of a harder find, but this one is great for finding out your life purpose. It's also probably second best when it comes to breakups, especially grief, but mostly breakups within relationships, trauma or grief. Great for pulling out suppressed emotions, good for inner harmony, peace, all that good stuff. These are beautiful pink pieces. And I've got some kind of deeper pink pieces as well. And again, these were $49. I'm going to let them go for $19.99. We're going to call this one You. So $19.99 for the natural pink cobalt calcite. So they do come out of the ground looking just like that. Just like that. All right. So next, I'm going to show you Eudolite. Now, Eudolite we don't have very often. It's not one that we come across all that often. I think we've had these for a little while. These are not Eudolite. How do you pronounce that? Urethrite? Urethrite. So, which is the pink in here. So, and again, another rare bird. So good for breakups, maintains the heart chakra. And again, these were $49. I'm going to let it go for $19.99. Again, that is called urethrite. So very unique, very different. Not an easy find. This is kind of a rare bird. So I'm going to let him go for $19.99. Why? So that's how you spell urethrite. Heck if I can spell it. But that's a beautiful piece. I mean, these are larger pieces too. I got 3 pieces and that's all I've got. So that nice pink color, good for breakups, good for grief. Like I said, it's kind of a one that's going to help you to be able to control your heart around people a little bit better. So again, that's urethrite, $19.99 for Y. Okay, what else I got? I know I got some more. Let's see. Oh yeah. So, all right, this and this. All right, so next up, I got that. Oh, thanks, man. I'll make you some room. All right, next up, I have this one. You're looking at it going, what is it? It's Camerite. So that's the name of our dog after. Right, Cam? So, but this is a piece of Camerite right here. You don't normally see it like this. It's in the case. I guess I could take it out of the case, can't I? But this was $149.99. We've had this guy for a little bit. So, but look at that. So that is Camerite. This is a specimen piece. It's one of Eric's faves. Great for opening up the crown chakra. So again, it's $55.55. It's Camerite. But usually you don't see them this size or that purple. Beautiful piece, opens up the crown. This is a good one to help you to connect your spirit guides, connect your angels, stabilizes the crown chakra. This is another good one that if somebody's getting ready to cross over, this is a great one to have. Birth, death, transition, big changes. What else, babe? This is his favorite. So obviously it is if we name the dog after it.
Yeah, it's called the Stone of Spiritual Enlightenment.
Yeah.
It's found in just a couple different places in the world, India and also in Turkey. The Turkish Camerite is what you're seeing on the camera right now. This produces the best quality specimen pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does focus pretty well, doesn't it?
Well, you got to stop moving.
Can't help it. All right. So that was $55.55. Like I said, it was $150. So I'm going to keep it in the case so that way he doesn't get all jarred up. Yes. Next up, I only have one of these. $12.22. I will call him Z. So that's purple tourmaline in lepidolite. So this is one for mental health issues. This is a great one for mental health issues. Again, I only have one. We're going to call it Z. That is $12.22 for Z. It was $29.99. So this is a good one for those that might be depressed, bipolar, anxiety-ridden, especially anxiety. This is a great one right here. So again, I only got one, $12.22. First one to claim it gets it. That's my last one I have.
Purple tourmaline is a very difficult stone to come across.
It's a hard one to find. So next up, I got 3 of those for $14.44. And we're going to call this one H. So, and it's Heart Night. I can't. This is another rare bird. So it's Heart Night, $14.44. It was $29. Heart Night does help to stabilize the heart chakra, but it does help with heart-related issues as well.
Grief, loss, broken relationships,
grief,
especially marriages.
Especially bad marriages. If you just got out of one, you need to recover. Heart Night's a great one because it stabilizes your heart chakra and it keeps it open. And heart chakras, when they break, are really hard to stabilize. So again, $14.44 for H. Heart Tonight is what it's called. Heart Tonight. Heart Tonight. So I got 3 of those. Heart Tonight. All right. Next up, we have, and you go over there. I only have one of these, and I'm going to take it out because he's a little pricey, but it's $11.11 for this guy.
$11.11.
Yeah. But it is gorgeous. It is rose gold. It comes with the necklace. It is adjustable from 16 to 18. And it is hand wire wrapped, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So that is an amethyst, but it's a chevron pattern amethyst. So it's $11.11 that comes with the necklace, and it was wire wrapped by hand. Is that not gorgeous? So I don't know. If it doesn't sell, I might have to keep it. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not an amethyst girl, but this is a beautiful piece.
Just for the weight of the gold is.
It is. It's just, it's pretty. So it's $11.11 for that piece. And like I said, that's not all that common, but like I said, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So for $11.11. This is another one that I am not even going to try to talk about because this is all Eric here. This is going to be $155. It's that word. What's that word?
Oh, Pootertite.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Pootertite. It's named after the mineral guy who found it.
That sounds. What are these mineral guys? They have the worst names. Say it again.
Pootertite.
Pootertite?
Yep.
I'm not. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. It is gemmy though. It's almost rose quartzy. So it does hold the same properties as rose quartz. It is a little bit more high vibe though. So again, this is going to be $155.55. Originally $299. Like it's a rare bird, very, very rare crystal. So beautiful though. But again, he is. You see that pretty. Oh, it's gorgeous. But yeah, it's
Pootertite. Yep. So it comes from Canada, and we do have the lab certificate of authenticity. So it was fully tested inside of a lab, because some people can get this confused with just pink morganite, but this one definitely is not. So that's why it's the price is the price.
Yeah. And it's a rare bird. Like I said, I don't come across that one. I didn't even know how the hell to pronounce it, let alone what it was. So Pootertite. Well, they need to get together with Dickite. Hey, that's all right. Okay, this one is going to be $29.99. Come on, babe. That's funny. Yeah, you married all of this, right? Okay, so this is going to be This is going to be Wave Light. This was $69.99. This is another kind of rare bird here. Does Wave Light, does it fluoresce? Do you know?
Don't know.
I wonder if it does. But anyway, it's $29.99 for this guy, for Wave Light. You know anything about him?
I know $29.99.
I know.
That's a heck of a deal. Wave Light's a rare crystal.
I could price them however I wanted to.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You said. So yeah.
We shouldn't even need to talk about this. $30, guys, is a steal when it comes to Wave Light. I mean, if you just Google Wave Light pendants, I mean, this is the score of the night right here.
He told me I could price them however I wanted to. I'm like, hey, it's clearance. I need to make some room. Otherwise, I can't get more crystals. So it's true. Okay, so next up is going to be J, and this one is going to be $33.33. It's Cuprite. So Cuprite is crap. You've told me what it is before. Cuprite is
chrysocolla.
Chrysocolla, right?
And Cuprite, yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Is this not a pretty pendant? So this was $69. It's $33.33. It's J, but this is the Cuprite right here. So it's like half, I don't know, it's kind of a rust color, like barn red with a beautiful like turquoisey color up top. So this one is going to help to align. This, first of all, it's very grounding, but this is my empath's favorite right here. This is going to help really protect your empathy, but it's also going to ground you down a little bit too.
It's also known as Sonoran Sunrise Chrysocolla, Crimson Cuprite.
I can see why. It's beautiful. So $33 for the J, Crimson Cuprite. Crimson Cuprite. So next up, I've got 2 of these for $22.22. I'm gonna call this one P. But this is Boulder Opals. I've got 2 of them. Boulder Opals. I got one on a pendant, one not. $22.22 for the Boulder Opal right here. Great relationship. Everybody always wants opals. Like, here you go. These are Boulder Opals. $22.22. You can see the nice the wave inside there with the opal. $22.22 for the opal hearts. They were $49.99. So yeah, nice flat, that beautiful opalescence. So $22 for the P opals. All right, next up. I can't make the chair right. Next up is going to be $99.99. This one was $200. This is Chrysoprase. So that is a beautiful Chrysoprase pendant that is wire wrapped as well. It just doesn't come with a necklace, and it's got the gold plate to it. So, but that is $99.99. This is the number one, probably number 2 when it comes to empaths and protecting them, especially my teacher, counselor, nurses. Especially teacher, counselor, nurses. Again, this was $199, but this is going to be a Chrysoprase for for my Chrysoprase. Next up, this one's going to be $39.99. I will call it M. So this one was black onyx. It's a coffin. So it was $88. I'm gonna let it go for $39.99. The M coffin pendant. So it's a black onyx. That is a very big grounder. Very big grounder. So that's one that's going to keep you grounded while you're at work. But it's a coffin. So it's so cute. So again, that's an M or $39.99 for the coffin right there. Next up, $29.99. I'll say N for this one. $29.99. It was $59. That's a unilome, which means that it's what is unilome? I always forget what it means. It means something spiritually, but they like not come one, come all. Something, not namaste. It's something similar to that.
It's both a Buddhist and a Hindu symbol.
Oh, okay.
It represents the path to freedom. Path
to freedom. Oh, that's right. Sure. 29. That doesn't sound right, but it is. That's what Google says. So, but this is amethyst. It's faceted amethyst in here, sterling silver, $29.99. And again, if you guys get any of these pendants, we'll shine them up for you. So that's N, $29.99. Again, was $59. So okay. Next up is gonna be I'm trying to do $29.99 for the O. This is your Gobi Desert. And I was showing you the bracelets earlier. So, but this happens to be a pendant. Isn't that cute? So I still have the Gobi Deserts for $24.44 for the bracelets here. But I still, like I said, this is the pendant for $29.99 for the Gobi Desert pendant. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He's got bubbles. He's orangey and he's got some bubbles. Very grounding, helps with the sacral chakra. So, and like I said, I still have these for $24.44 because these were $39. So these are $24.44, and then I have this one for $29.99. The O. Next up, $19.99 for this one. It was $39. This is going to be Pedioricite. So beautiful blue flash. Look at that. So we're going to call that P for Pedioricite. So $19.99 for that Pedioricite oval bezel set right there, sterling silver. It just has a tiny bit of brown. Usually there's a lot more brown in this stuff. But this one is really stabilizing as far as like really grounding into your emotions so you can speak your truth and ground those emotions down. Great for empaths. I really like this one. But it is just a beautiful kind of a rare bird, but it always has a beautiful blue flash to it. I know you guys can't see it on the screen, but wow, it's pretty. So again, that is my, brain fart, Pedioricite. So next up, $39.99. I've got this. It's amylite. You're not going to find this. He's probably going to get mad at me for this one too. So it was $79. I'm going to let it go for $39.99. So this is a piece of shell, a fossilized shell from a shell. So from Canada. So beautiful bright green, and that's sterling silver, $39.99. That is Q for the amylite.
And amylites came from the cephalopod species.
Yeah,
they were kind of like squid-like creatures. There used to be over 800 different species, but when the Jurassic period and the dinosaurs all died off, now there's only 80 of them. So,
squid. All right. I only got a few left here. So this one is $29.99. We're gonna call it R. $29.99. The white buffalo. I love white buffalo. Basically, it's turquoise. So it's it just doesn't have the turquoise color. So this is gonna be $29.99 for the R white buffalo pendant, sterling silver. White buffalo pendant, sterling silver. And then this one is going to be $14.44. This is peridot. I'm going to say S. So this is $14.44 for the green peridot. It's faceted. It's really pretty. You guys can see that. So it's faceted green peridot, and that's great for the heart chakra. Really good for breaking codependency issues. So it even has like a pretty bubble in the middle of it. So, but $14.44. This is the only one available. That is S. So for the peridot. And then I think I have one. Oh yeah, I do. I got one more necklace I'm going to show you. This is going to be $44. This was $111.11. I'm going to let it go for $44. And this is a necklace, and I was showing you earlier the amylite. So this is the amylite. Where'd that one go? That one. So here's the amylite that I was showing you for $39. I'm gonna let this go for $44. Check it out. Look at that. So an amylite does help with past life stuff. All shells do, or fossils do. So that kind of a rainbow colored almost. Yeah. We got to come up with a plan B. These colors, you can't. I wish you guys could see the colors on this because it is so bright and pretty, and you can't.
let's see. Let me try it.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like poo.
I see it with my naked eye.
I know it looks awesome with my eyeballs, but the camera is not picking, and we just spent good money on this camera. Bah. So, let's see. Do we have anything else, love? I think I showed everything.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I did. So, all right, I think that's it. So let me kind of jack this a little bit. Don't mind me. I smacked my head earlier on a cabinet. So, but we want to thank everybody for the love and support. Like I said, if none of these got claimed, what I might do tomorrow is do a snapshot and let you know what hasn't been claimed. And then I'll make sure to mark them A, B, C, D. And that way, if you guys still want a second shot at them, we sure can tomorrow.
And
but
real quick, Alicia, are you talking about the amylite pendant, the very last piece that Kel was showing?
Oh, yeah, the $44 one. That would be
that one.
That one, the 44. That's going to be V. Let's do that one for V. Oh. V for victory. Yeah, this one, $44 for this one.
Yep, that was the one.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. But want to thank everybody again. Like I said, we're going to be going live a lot more. We were going to go live on TikTok, but they're taking that down. So we're going to be going. It's great because you can tell that we kind of have our room somewhat set up. But we got it kind of set up now.
What I probably plan on doing, guys, because yes, the lighting very frustrates me. So I might actually be doing a live tomorrow, maybe one during the day, one during the nighttime to show maybe some of these goodies. But I want to be able to perfect. We have the tools here.
Yeah.
It's just finding the right angles and everything.
Yeah.
So we want you guys to see exactly what we see.
Yeah.
So
we'll work on it. Like I said, learning curve, right?
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. All right. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We got to turn it this way. Right there.